Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Daredevil Season 3, Episode 7, titled Aftermath. Agent Nadeem has suspicions about Fisk's deal. It's a pretty simple synopsis for that, and considering what happened in the last episode where they found out, hey, this guy who shanked Fisk disappeared from prison, and we've got a reporter saying that he was on Fisk's payroll, that the hotel they're in is being funded by Fisk, and that they're framing they're framing Matt. Yeah, I can sort of see why he's questioning the deal. But I still don't know whether he's going to survive this season or not. Because I can see it being that he gets too involved, asks questions to the wrong person, and then all of a sudden Daredevil is showing up at his home. So, yeah. I also don't know if his boss is going to survive, because she also seems like she's interested in the truth. But let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. Why did neither of those work? He needs the painting. It's the only thing to calm the turmoil in his mind. Challenge to his ownership claim, eh? I mean, he bought it as legal tender from a art gallery. So why did he need to check the ankle monitor? Is it just me, or is that suit oddly shiny? Like, I don't think that's a normal white suit that we've seen him in. What's going through your mind? Probably the fact that the two things he wants the most, he can't have. the painting, and Vanessa. How the hell did you have this installed? I guess, one, it makes sense that he's able to go down here because them tracking the monitor would not be able to tell vertically where he is, but how in the hell? One, why don't they question why he spends ages in his closet? Two, who is that? And three, where is this? Ah, I guess that would be why they don't question why he's in his How is that going to get resolved? Was this why he stops being a vigilante? I do remember that, right? Like, no, because he was active during the blip we saw from Echo. So, did he like stop being a vigilante, get back into it during the blip, and then stop again before Daredevil Born Again? Or did he stop partway through the blip? None of those answers are going to be answered by this, but look, you can continue ranting. Just let me stitch you up. No, you won't. Fisk is everyone's problem. I don't know why I winced at that. Normally, stitching up wounds doesn't affect me. Why must you do that every time I record? Fair. Perfect. Even Ray can't pick up. I've met Daredevil. I mean, I can see where he's coming from. Asking the right questions. I mean, I can see some of the reasoning behind Nadim, but I also have the advantage of knowing the truth, like these two. It did say there was some in critical condition. There's also the question of, sure he didn't lay a finger on Karen, but he didn't actually hurt Foggy. Like, he only pushed him and knocked him out of the way. Also, the only one who doesn't have someone calling to see how you are. Whole bunch of paperwork. No, you won't. I've done that with my mum a couple times. When did him and Betsy get together? Like, I know he liked her. Stabbed a couple times, but Melvin's not a bad guy. He's just scared and trying to protect himself and the people he loves. That was the only reason he was helping Fisk in the first place, if I remember correctly. Now we get to see that Foggy's not okay. Stop it! Just now? Yeah, that's a fair reaction. You'd think she'd know not to go through his files. Being a lawyer herself. Have you stopped barking now? No, he's got something. Is he himself corrupt, or... I mean, that's fair. I mean, I can see where Neem's coming from. You know, if this was any other show, she would have said something along the lines of, "You should almost get killed more often." Is he going to propose? There we go. Stop. I'm going to go back to locking you out. What's he going to notice? Oh, cool. He's survived. So she blames Karen. Only 3, okay. I thought everyone was dead. Just say, someone else in the suit. You know who Daredevil is. I mean, I'm gonna blame that on the painkillers, because, like, Allison's usually a reasonable guy, and saying, I know who Daredevil is, and that was not the person I know as Daredevil. I don't know why it garnered that reaction. Don't know how my camera got messed up. Well, why'd you leave the club in there? He really likes the saw blades. And yes, I know that his character in the comics fires out saw blades. But I feel they should have committed to that. Oh, ow. Can't dodge his punches, but can dodge the saw blade. Because you have evidence You know it was Fisk. Is Melvin gonna sacrifice himself? Like, not in a death sort of way, but in a... He's gonna get himself rearrested. That was a bit of a dick move, Matt. How is he going to get back up in time? And because you hesitated downstairs, he's gonna have made it up in time. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. Everyone but him. You'd think that they'd be able to find commonality between them and get back to him, but no, you're not. You're worse. You've also now set a target on yourself. He also didn't say no. And looked away. I think Ray knows it to be true. What was that shot for? I thought initially it was him taking note of the cameras. The discussions between him and his inner Fisk are very interesting. I mean, to be fair, if he called up his other friends, he might be able to take Fisk down. If he called up a specific one, he'd be able to deal with Bullseye, no problem. Hmm. I mean, he didn't need to send that message. What are you looking for, Foggy? Did you sleep at all? Are you going to tell us? Where are you going? So her parents have her, no, because he did seem to know who was calling. Great father there. I don't actually really know Karen's backstory. Like, I know she had a issue with drugs and that, but is it related to that? Get a warrant if they won't give it to you. How is this going to go? Is this going to be a kick in the teeth to set him to, against Fisk, or get off the Fisk case? No, that would probably not help. To be fair, him being as close to Fisk as he is probably the only thing keeping him safe, or at least was keeping him safe. I'm Daredevil. Oh, he beat me to it. Hmm. Hmm. You broke into my house while my family is here. Hmm. What do you propose? Hmm. He's a Fed. Yeah, Oh. I thought that was gonna turn him against Matt. Like, you come in here, you break into my house, say you're Daredevil, you've been attacking my people, and now you're trying to say one of them is the one who just committed that atrocity? Yeah, I don't believe you. But no, he seemed to be on his side, which is very interesting. The more the more episodes we watch, the more I'm liking Agent Nadim, which means the more I'm going to be upset when he dies. I don't I don't think he's making it through this. He's too good a person. And we've seen what Fisk does to good people. So yeah. But I'm assuming Matt's going to at least help keep Nadim's family safe. So don't have to worry about that. Hmm. I can see a version of this where Dex shows up to Nadim's house. Ray gives his life to protect his wife and son, and Daredevil's there fighting alongside him. But ultimately, Ray dies, but also gets the evidence out of Dex being the one in the Daredevil suit. I can see that playing out. I hope that's not the case. I especially hope that's not the case for his son, because then he'd see his father fighting Daredevil and then turning up dead. Don't know. I'm also still confused about how Dex knew Karen. Like, how did he know? Like, does he actually know her, or was that from Fisk telling him that Daredevil knows this person? So get it witnessed you saying hello to this person. Karen's dad's a piece of shit, at least from what we've seen in this episode. Again, if we did go into her backstory, I do not remember it. But he heard about the massacre at the Bulletin. Did not try to reach out to his daughter or anything. She calls him. He asks her about it. And she's like, yeah, that was where I work. I'm fine. That's the end of that conversation. Then says to his obviously traumatized daughter, yeah, it's not a good time for you to come home. All you ever do is make things worse. I'm assuming it's got something to do with her history as a drug addict. And I'm pretty sure they've mentioned an event happening with her brother. So either she did something, well, she was on a drug under the influence, or I was about to say drug-fueled rage, but could just be anything under the influence, or something happened over drugs. Don't know. But I'm assuming that's going to be the case. And her dad holds her responsible for what happened to her brother. That's just what I see happening there. And I don't remember if it's been said in previous seasons because, well, it's been almost a decade since season 1 came out. Fuck. 2015 was a decade ago. And season 2, I'm assuming, was 2016, 2017. So, and if it was in either of those, I watched them once as they came out. I may have a good memory, but my memory's not that good. Unless, of course, there's really niche things, then I'll remember it for the rest of my life. But so anyway, the reason I was saying that is it could be based off of what actually happened in previous episodes, where my brain has come to this conclusion about Karen's past, or it could be extrapolating my knowledge of her comic counterpart and brief information we've been given. I don't know. So, we have 6 episodes left. And episode 10 seems like it would be the one where we get answers, because it says Karen's haunted by her past. So, I'm assuming everything's going to be revealed then, but don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I think I'm only going to be doing 2 episodes this week. I should probably say I'm pre-recording this because, well, I know I'm usually fucked after work on a Monday, but should be fine on Tuesday. I want 1 day backlog. So I record this. I'm not going to post it Monday. I'm going to post it Tuesday. Then on Tuesday, I'm going to record Wednesdays. Just so that I get a little bit of a backlog. So if I do have to miss a day because I'm too tired after work, it should be fine. So yeah, this will be coming out the 18th. Then episode 8 on the 19th. 9, 10, and 11 will be the 24th, 25th, 26th. Then 12 and 13 will be the 3rd and the 4th. And Daredevil Born Again episode 1 will be on the 6th. Possibly the 7th, depending on when I get it. Because I'm in Australia. But anyway, I probably should have put that at the start that I'm pre-recording this, or trying to pre-record. But anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I'll catch you in the next one.